Welcome, racers. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Virginia International Raceway, better known as VIR. This is one of my favorite tracks in North America. We were talking earlier, what's the trifecta? What are the best three in North America? In my opinion. I think this is fairly commonly held, I think. In no particular order, Road America, Watkins Glen, and VIR. What do you think, Angela? I know you were going to say something.
I hate them all. No, I'm just kidding. This is driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Watkins Glen home track. Just love it. I like VIR a lot. Road America, I don't get to see much of. It's too darn big.
As an engineer, you mean?
Oh, no. Just as a personal. Engineering, yeah. I treat them all the same. Doesn't matter to me. I just always trying to solve the problem. So whether it's line walk, a bull ring, or this, I guess in a sense I don't have a favorite on engineering setup.
Yeah, from an engineering side, well, my history with VIR is always like peak summer. Like IMSA's there this weekend, which is why it's on the iRacing calendar.
Yeah.
To be in Southern Virginia, on the North Carolina border in August means 90+ degrees, maximum humidity, no airflow, really miserable.
Not like Jupiter, Florida.
Not like Jupiter, Florida. I'd rather be in South Florida this time of year than in Virginia, if I'm being totally honest with everyone.
Yeah. I went down to the beach last night. It was beautiful.
Yeah. I love VIR because it's very scenic. Honestly, I think the infrastructure and the accommodations around are pretty nice. I mean, well, at the racetrack, you do have to drive half an hour to get a hotel anywhere. But that part's kind of a given at most tracks. So I like VIR. To drive, I really like VIR. I think this place is one of the most carried too much on brakes.
All right, he's talking, folks. He's talking.
I was off track and he almost hit me.
Yeah.
I really like VIR. I'm excited to drive this one. It's one I have a very high level of familiarity with, coaching and engineering and driving and all that stuff. Coached a bunch of guys. Woo! Watch out there, Volkswagen Beetle. I've worked with a number of drivers to learn this place. I got something against these Porsches. They seem to be fast in anyone's hands, so well, I'm a little biased. But then again, I drive it with Chris all the time, and we beat everyone with it, so pork chops are fast. Anyways, VIR is awesome. It's got 3 very distinct, lovely, flowing sectors. Turn 3 here is, in my opinion, the most challenging to get right. I think it's the one I'm hunting the most on in terms of figuring it out myself here tonight. This whole section here, yeah, I know what it's supposed to look like, but getting it to happen every single lap is a bit of a challenge. I think we're figuring it out, but it's good. And then the S's here are awesome, I guess I'll put it. Is really cool. The part I'm not looking forward to tonight is the multi-class element in the S's. Where are the prototypes going to go when they're on your bumper on the way into the S's and they're there for 3 more? In reality, they should stay behind you, but we all know that no one on iRacing is that patient. So
patience, not in iRacing. Definitely not.
Yeah. So that part. So IMSA doesn't actually. IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship. This isn't when IMSA races here. They do not bring prototypes. They only bring GT cars. This is a GT only race, so this will be only GT3s. I know LMP3s and GT4s will do their VP Sports Car Challenge thing here, and that's multi-class. But those are slightly lower performing cars than the GTPs and LMP2s. So my understanding of that is that that high downforce of a prototype car is frankly dangerous to drive around this place.
When you live, you don't.
Yeah, it can be very ugly. I think there's a limitation on available pit stalls. I think that's also related to that. I believe, but I think primarily it's just because multi-class is diabolical here. It just really shouldn't be done. I think they learned their lesson a while back with that one. So this is
we should have put the heart rate on.
Yeah, right. Yeah, side by side. So But iRacing didn't get that memo, so we're going to do full WeatherTech GTP, LMP2, GT3 multi-class here at VIR tonight. So, and hopefully we won't see why it's not done in real life, or we're not going to experience that firsthand ourselves.
I mean, we did earlier.
Yeah, there was a GTP that almost ran over me, and we just barely. I was afraid for netcode for a little while, but it didn't happen. So here we are. So we I guess that's my preface and everything. So, but how's it going, everyone? Oh, Dr. Mike's on here. This track has much character. Yes, it does. This is one of the most flowing tracks around. I really like this thing.
Rhythm. Big rhythm.
Rhythm. Really big rhythm. That's why I like it so much. It's got some complex geometry that, you know, makes it really tough. This roller coaster here, down the hill into Hog's Pen, is, yeah, this is a challenge.
Yeah.
It gives it some good flow.
One of your favorite LMP cars.
Yeah. I've got, just introducing everyone. As always, we've got Garrett Heisinger spotting and crew chiefing for me tonight. And Mr. Angelo Zara from Anze Suspension, helping as always with race engineering, spotting, strategy, all the rest of that. Daphne is not in the building tonight, but she is nonetheless moderating for us. So it's a little bit quiet in the building tonight. Next week's going to be a lot more busy. We're going to bring out, if you're a member of the Chicane Club, drop us a note in the comments saying, hey, just checking in as a member. Dr. Mike, I'm talking to you. But we're opening it up to members to come hang out and spectate live here in our lounge and club. Ask questions on the live stream. We are going to start at 7 p.m. our live stream next week, so there's a whole extra hour of build-up and prep time, and setup development, and all this fun stuff that we're going to do for next week only, considering that it is the finale of the iRacing season. We're going to be racing from Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas, better known as COTA. So another track I know and have some real-world experience at. Although I will say iRacing's model is the older, fresher version of the track, and the current version, the current real-life take on COTA is that it's really bumpy and it's channeling its inner Sebring. Yeah. So, but I've experienced it. Yeah, my experience with COTA is from when it was still nice and smooth for the most part. So, either way, it's gonna be fun. So, but yeah, so setup. What we started. So, just giving everyone a little bit of a preface. If you've watched our last 2 weeks, we've posted our setups in the description of the video. I think last week's is still a pending review by the website that hosts our stuff, racingsetups.com. Oh, and I was lazy. What's that?
What did we put short code in there? A pending review? It's a setup.
It has to get approved by a moderator to make sure you're not uploading a porn file or a virus or something like that. So,
okay. I guess
which you know, frankly, I'm okay with considering what.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was like,
yeah. So anyway, I think just I don't know, whatever our Barcelona setup's available on there now. Anyways, what we started with.
When did you put it up there? Right after Barcelona?
Yeah. It takes it like three days or so. So I'm trying to upload them as soon as I can afterwards, so everyone can have them. Anyways, we started with what we developed at Road America, which is what we felt was a very close setup and characteristically as close to this track as we're going to find, considering all the other tracks we've raced on all season. We do know it's in America. Yeah, that was a big indicator that we're close. We started with the Road America setup. What did we do? We added a little bit of rear wing. We know we need a little bit more downforce here than at Road America. Played around with the rear camber. I think we softened the springs up a little bit. We did a handful of things that kind of started putting it in the ballpark of where we thought we were going to be. We went to the high friction pads. And the last thing we did, counterintuitive here, we're on the long stack of gears on purpose. No, we're on the... Did I take medium? Oh, yeah, you're right. We're on the FA medium stack of gears. Yeah. Which... So on the IMSA short stack, we were not running out of 6th gear. So the decision did not come from, hey, I need more gear ratio to go longer here. It came from the fact that a number of corners, we were kind of borderline, I don't know which gear to be in, and kind of being between them is not really the right answer. So we tried the longer stack, which means we do spend less time in 6th gear. We only barely get into it on the back straightaway and maybe only briefly on the front straightaway. But it did make for fewer shifts per lap and fewer shifts in areas that I'm very busy and or were ambiguous in the first place about which ratio to be in. So what that means is that it's less work now. Not that it's a matter of work and me being lazy, but it's an easier car to drive and there's less... I think it's just more straightforward. And this car with its mid-range torque, I don't think it has a problem having slightly longer gears anywhere. So we're really...
Big thing that you and I were talking about. You know,
yeah.
Is it going to be a sacrifice? Are they going to handicap us, you know, a second a lap going to that stack? But listening to Greg debrief when we're going through the track map, first or second, well, second or third, well, you don't want to hear that from the driver. You know, it gets difficult to do at pace and then to be compromised in first gear or second gear. It was ringing true that it's not the right gear for this track.
Yeah, we could, in theory, go one longer, but I don't know that we need that. I think, honestly, I'm feeling the most comfortable with this stacking gears right now. And I don't think it's, like we're saying, I don't think it's a little bit off place there. I don't think it's compromised. I think it's only a net positive, and it's easier for me to drive, which, you know, I'm not an alien. So the car that's easier to drive that does what I want it to do more often is going to be faster for me, even though it may not be the perfectly right answer in the hands of an iRacing god, I guess is what I'll say.
Copy that.
Like, for instance, coming here to turn 3, before I was in 4th going down a 3rd, whereas now it's just you kind of roll in nicely in 3rd, roll it all the way through. And then this whole 4, 5, 6 section is now in 2nd gear, whereas before I was 2nd, 3rd, possibly back to 2nd. And it just was always a bit awkward and felt cumbersome, whereas this just flows really nicely now. So
Greg and I were sharing our Formula car and other experiences about racing, and you know the stuff that I've done in the past. You have to change gears. You have to select gear ratios. You have the customization to do all 4. So I was keyed in when he started saying those comments. I don't like first. I don't like second. Well, I don't know which gear to kind of be in. And that just told me it's the wrong gear. What can we do to change it? So Greg and I are like, let's go up a stack. Let's see what it does. You know what we forgot to do?
What's that?
Take note of top speed before and after.
True. We can try it real quick. I have a little bit of time if you want to go back and forth really quick.
Go to start finish and let's see what we got going down the main straightaway. At least we'll pull data on this one.
You guys both still there? I thought I heard something disconnect on TeamSpeak.
Sorry about that. TeamSpeak disconnected there. Something said
Okay.
all good though.
As long as we're all good.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
157, 158, 159, 159er.
Yeah, I'll let you capture that info.
Yeah, you focus on the drive. Kiss the curbs, let it run. So anybody's opinion on changing gears? Doing the whole stack?
I mean, I wish we could do independent ratios because then we could really get what we actually want out of it. But here in iRacing and unfortunately in GT3 racing, you are only allowed, depending on your sanctioning body, to change the entire stack to one or the other or not at all. So there's no independent gear ratio or final drive selection in any GT3 machinery.
Would they deem all stacks open at VIR, or would they only say short stack only?
At IMSA, you're allowed the short or the long stack, and we always found that the long stack was...
Stupid long?
I think it was Daytona, maybe Road America, and like maybe Watkins Glen. I think we tried it once, and we're like, nope, back to the short stack. So the long stack is only Daytona, and then short everywhere else.
That stinks.
Yeah. And I think the IMSA short stack is only used in IMSA. It's not used anywhere else on the planet. I think everything else uses the FIA stack, I believe.
That's what we're on now, though, right? The FIA?
Yes, FIA. I would imagine that at Le Mans, now that GT3's run at Le Mans, that they're going to use the long stack or some other special sauce FIA homologated thing.
Yep.
You know. All right, I'll do a box this lap and we can try out the long.
Well, actually, before you box and do all this, let's move to the race lobby.
There you go.
I do want to do it in the same conditions.
Okay. Well, then,
power, but yes, we can do it after that.
Space lobby. You don't want to port them out.
Yeah.
Yep. Right now, my optimal lap is a 45.9, which is seemingly bad fast. I was making this observation before we went live, but of all the practicing I've done today, I haven't seen not a single alien in any of my sessions, and I'm wondering if that's because.
Please.
As much as I don't want to get my butt beat by an alien, it makes me wonder if the aliens know better than to attempt a multi-class race at VIR.
Or if all the kids go back to school.
Yeah, or school started in Florida last week.
Mom, I already did my homework. Come on, just for an hour. Greg's on there.
Box this lap.
Box.
Change it to the short stack.
You can do that in pit lane.
Yes, we can.
There's some Formula Ford stories on Mark 9 gearboxes in Bridgehampton, changing the gear stack in pit lane.
How long
A lot
would
of
that
good
take?
funny stories. Yeah.
Would you have to drain the box to do that?
No. Raise
Really?
it up, tilt it forward,
Oh,
drains forward into the pumpkin. Nothing comes out.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So just going to the short stack. That's all we're gonna do. Not even gonna save it as a setup. We're just gonna try it as is. So you said one.
Save it. Go ahead.
You said 159 or 160.
Yeah, it is 159 solid, no 60.
Okay. I mean,
Now Greg's gonna be all screwed up. Doesn't know which gear to be in. 1 or 2, 2 or 1.
I'll figure it out.
Second and second. What are you thinking?
Second in where?
The 2 slow corners. Oak Tree and
1.
5. 4.
I think this should be second everywhere. I don't think first should be utilized on the short stack. It's kind of, I think, the best right answer. You can use first, but that was the issue we were running into. Of like, it doesn't really work.
Copy that.
Here now it's second, short shift to third here. Lift and go. This guy gonna run me off the road.
Of course. Off and on.
I'm gonna let him go.
Yeah. Not worth it. Totally not worth it. So, talk to me about setup changes. What'd you think? Is he off again?
Yeah, he went off it then.
What the heck's going on?
And he was a
Yeah,
he was a 2.7 iRating driver.
It's the first time it'd
That's
be
high. Maybe.
I gotta check his name, see.
Is it bad? I was expecting him to be off and like in the middle of the field. Then like, I wasn't expecting him to be off on the wall. To be fair, but I was expecting him to be like in the middle of the field.
All right.
Second here.
Go
And then we
135.
go third, fourth, and now down to third.
Yeah. The ups and downs. Up 1, down 1.
The Delta doesn't look like it's doing a huge run. Yeah, no, it's not picking up much.
I did see 160.
But how much is that? 1 mile an hour for a tenth of a second worth? I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Yeah, 159 versus
A little slow into 3. I'll do one more, and then we can.
Oh, you have to. You're only at 148.
Yeah.
Be more indicative, you know. Time on the race lobby.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, it's 8:20 now, so we got 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna let them notch in the race lobby.
That mistake is only happening once.
Yeah. Let's try to keep it that way.
160 in the back straight. A mile an hour. We've got to run it.
Good an exit as ever out of there. I might have gotten a better run. No,
That's
but
good.
the delta stalls, which just tells me it's.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might see 160 here, but
No, just 159.
then
Yep.
if it's all the same,
Yeah,
I'd rather the other stack.
I'd rather it too, just on drivability. I would love to see both of them data overlay.
Yeah, that'd be cool, and to have proper.
Yep.
We can do it, but
I know.
I don't know. Not 20 minutes
That's
before,
what we
right?
have
Yeah.
That's what we have done.
Okay, he wants to go over there.
Yeah, what is inside, what is outside?
You guys are echoing. Can you just watch your overlap? Oh, yeah. Whew. Feeling good.
You two separate. You're echoing.
Brake left.
We were going to wait for the race to do that.
I'm surprised.
Just practicing.
It counts as a pit lane, so like, why
It
does
says
that count?
pit lane, but does it invalidate my lap? No, it doesn't. Oh no, the delta timer doesn't take that sector.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright, so definitely don't do that in qualifying. Maybe we don't do that in the race.
Just
Oh,
don't put it
do
in the. Just don't.
I'm just gonna not, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Mario Kart. It's a cheat.
It's not a shortcut.
It is.
It's not getting any time.
Yeah. If we get into like there's an incident of 4 cars sideways, I will definitely do it. And I'm saying that because that's happened to me on iRacing before. So, 46.3. All right, we're pretty quick.
All right. 59.60 flicker again.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the way. We'll do our race lobby thing.
Yep.
All right, someone finally beat me. We're not gonna just win practice again, but we're close. We're only 2/10 off, so I'll take that.
All right,
Okay.
Angela, what do you think? This be a 140 BPM race. Good. Greg's gonna be near cardiac arrest.
Do you have a defibrillator? I think it's required.
I can work pretty reliably up to 170. I work out. It's been a hot minute, maybe.
Yeah. It's the sustained G, you know. Sustained BPM.
Sustained stress, yeah.
If I hit 180, that's when you need to get me out of the simulator.
Yeah.
Although I would be impressed if I was able to even get anywhere near that in a sim.
No way. Yeah. No way. No, honestly, your health and fitness have been pretty good. But yeah, what do we see? 128, the one race?
The highest you've ever seen was in the 140s.
140.
I hit 140. I hit 145.
Yeah.
When was that?
I think Long Beach, actually.
Oh, that was in the 130s.
Nah, but I remember you crested at 140.
Oof.
I was sitting here worried.
I'm fine.
You were like, I'm sitting here worried.
You know,
I'm fine. I'm not like
really hard to tell because this is going to be an SHIT show. This is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to just take the steering wheel off the rig and just throw it. I'm out.
Yeah.
I expect cars to be burning the bog, just like Watkins Glen. There'll be a bus burning in the background.
I hope it's a good race, and I hope it's entertaining for
Oh,
everyone.
so do I.
I want all the I'm trying to say chaos and mayhem in one word. I want all the mayhem to happen to everyone else around me, and then I just, I break free. But
Start praying.
yeah, I would really like that. Just these
My
prototypes,
advice to you
man.
is start drinking heavily.
You guys start drinking heavily. I think that's what you need back there.
No,
What do
I'm
you
having
drink?
a sip of Yingling. Have a little beer.
Oh no, I was gonna say, what do you drink in spirit of VIR? Moonshine,
Ooh,
maybe?
Moonshine. That may be about it.
I don't think VIR is like that southern. Like where you drink
I don't even know if
moonshine.
we have any whiskey in the building.
Yeah.
That's the closest thing.
All right.
All right.
What are
I
we
would
thinking?
like to do qual setup for the last little, or just qual practice here, in
All right.
my
So
opinion. No one else's.
let's go back to what are we thinking?
Well,
IMSA short gone. You like IMSA short?
oh yeah, let's totally go to long,
Okay. Thank God.
or medium rather.
Yeah.
Do this correctly. It's this one, and then fuel. I know it's
What'd you say?
3.15 liters a lap times 3, and then can you give me that? Or here, I can do this. So 11 liters should be the answer. Yeah, that's right.
Go 12.
If you want to, but I know that's like 3.5 laps worth of fuel.
FIA rules. We need a gallon for the pump out testing. At least a liter.
Sure. I'll make it an even
Nah. 13. Baker's dozen.
12. All right, now.
Stop hedging the bet.
That's right.
You don't
I don't want
understand, Angelo.
number
This 1
13
gallon
involved.
is the reason we don't get first place.
Mr. Go lower on the wing. Okay.
Did you set the wing at -2?
No.
Wait. In fairness, he was correct.
It didn't hurt.
No, exactly. He's got it right.
Everything counts. All right. Qual setup. All right, let's put myself in qualifying mode. What's up, Josiah? So Replica Racing, who's in our YouTube chat right now, he does all of our liveries, as always. And, that's why this Ferrari looks so darn good all the time. And a Mercedes. So for anyone interested, our Mercedes livery is now available on Trading Paints. The link is in your video description. And the livery for this Ferrari will be available starting next season on our videos. So we're keeping it private while we're using it ourselves. And then when we retire this car from, at least for these live streams for the time being, we'll make it available for everyone else to drive it. So.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
And Josiah.
Yeah. I think it's cool. Spread the love. So,
Absolutely.
reading between the lines, yes, we're going to a new car next season, and no, I'm not telling you what it is. Not even going to give any hints.
For sure.
No
No
comment.
comment, folks. No comment. Not even I know.
I will say that I have a hard time with the Porsche figuring it out.
For sure it is. Excellent.
I drive it offline from these live streams, and I have a very hard time wrapping my head around it. It's a very different driving style that is not natural to me and takes some time. Got to get driven like a Porsche, and that's the part that takes time for me to adapt to.
Yeah.
All right, qualifying run. I know my temps and pressures are okay as we drive off the track. Come on, Greg.
137, Greg.
Yep.
Remember, one lap is 150.
As long as I can. I feel good. I know the grip's not there on full tires, but
147. 147. Might be under 150.
Come on.
$159. Still cold.
Got it.
We got 97% humidity from the fog. So I think the track map might be playing with us.
Copy. Should take
165.
Yep. Now this is gonna be the next one's gonna be the fast one.
Good. $170.
Copy. Now they're good. Dropped a wheel on the entry. That's the best I've ever done that.
I hope you know, Greg, when you get out of the sim tonight, I'm gonna bind a button so that you can turn off that fuel low notification. I don't care if it's on the keyboard or whatever. I'm gonna make it so I don't have to see that, because even if it does not matter for qualifying, I in the slightest, God, it drives me freaking insane.
I need more buttons on this wheel. I mean, yes, well, I love it. Yeah, sure. I don't have enough buttons on here.
Keyboard. I don't care.
Focus. Nice and smooth.
I think we're still on the short stack.
No, I thought you changed it. You changed it.
I thought I did, but it drives like it's on the short stack.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, we're on the short stack.
Darn it.
2 liters heavy.
Yeah. Pump out is 1 liter for the judges, and you've got an extra just in case the pump out don't work. A liter. What's a liter in weight?
2 pounds?
Yeah. Go pee before you get
Pound
in the
and a
car.
half.
2 pounds too heavy.
Yeah. Go pee before
I'm
you get in the car.
not peeing a liter of fuel out. Yeah, that was the short stack.
All right. Nice lap.
Let's make sure the race setup is also.
Yeah. What was V2?
Oh, it's because I was on the wrong setup.
Yeah. This is great. He goes fast.
Oh, that's why. No, see, that was dumb. My qual setup was the wrong setup. Okay.
Well, this is good or bad, Garrett? I don't know.
I can fix it now.
This is awesome. I'm out of a job. Don't worry about it.
I just drove it, and I just got. That's why was so bad in 10.
We did work for hours on the setup. He pushes the wrong button. This is good. Love you.
All right. Save this as.
All right. What are we thinking? What were you doing? Go ahead. V1.
I just put the V1, which was like where we started 2 hours ago. That was what I just drove in qualifying. Our race setup is still correct. I just loaded the wrong quali setup. I'm going to drive it again and probably go. If I go slower, now we're really lost.
If we go slower, I'm gonna.
If we go slower, I'm getting edged old whiskey.
Hey, we're winning practice right now. Oh, I need the pit limiter.
Yeah, you had the pit limiter there.
All right, let's stop making mistakes here. All right.
These are the right ratios now. Go figure. That's how it's supposed to drive through turn 10. Okay. Temps are a little bit better. First time by the line.
Yes, sir. A couple degrees. Slow car, slow car.
How much time we have?
We have 7 minutes.
Okay. Break too early there. Prototype's gonna force his way by one or the other. Pick a direction, dude. Or madam. Or is that sexist to assume it's a girl driving a pink car?
Oh yeah, forget it. Just don't go there.
I would drive a pink race car.
You would drive any race car. Such
Correct.
a driver.
Yeah.
Greg, it's got 3 wheels and it's down 40 horsepower. Great.
Yeah, that's.
Put me in, coach. I want it.
I'll put you on Morgan then. Morgan 3-wheeler.
You go. Yeah,
Mike says that he won his race. You better win this one.
Cool. Congrats, dude.
Congratulations, Mike.
No
Yeah,
pressure.
nice
Why
work.
you win?
Nice job.
Oh, prototype ate it. Angela, did you see a couple of years ago the IMSA race? I think it was in like wet and drying conditions. I believe it was Rasmus Lind came out of turn 10 in an LMP3, dropped a wheel, did a full 360, and continued at full speed in the race.
No, we gotta look up.
That one's absolutely wild. Anyone watching? Rasmus Lind. He's a European driver who was in Indy Lights for a little while.
Popped up on Instagram, Danny Sullivan spin the win at Indy.
Yeah, that. And then he won the race.
Yep.
He won the race spinning at full speed on track
There,
at 10.
there,
and just
got right myself. I'm watching it.
yeah.
Good God.
Freaking insane. Almost
see it?
flipped over.
Engineer probably had a Code Brown here.
That you know any performance tech, Angelo? Because that's who that was.
Oh, was it? Yeah. Nice.
All right,
Yeah,
we're
he
done.
did touch wheels with somebody, so that started that whole.
Yeah, I think it was contact where it came from.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull over.
All right, setup.
Yeah,
King.
4 minutes.
What do we got?
Oh, you were talking about Mike. I thought you meant Dr. Mike. I realized you mean Mike Raz.
Oh no, I mean or Vaz. Yeah.
Awesome. Congrats, dude. Way to go. How much time do we have?
3
I'm gonna do
minutes
one
now?
more qual practice here. I'm feeling pretty good about the setup we have here tonight, guys.
No changes? Not much
Nope.
time.
Angelo, it's 3 minutes without making changes to the car.
I hired a couple of aliens to come in last minute.
What the?
Okay, Angelo, we're making changes to the car.
not change the car. Change the car.
I
He's trying to
could
do
not
Rasmus
have gone any
Lind.
slower
He's trying to
there.
do Lind. Did you spin the wheels on the way out?
No, I did
Okay.
not.
I was like, where the heck did that come from?
Burnouts are more fun, but
Yeah, but iRacing doesn't like them.
yeah. Whoa, Mr.
Yeah.
Lamborghini.
Everybody. Hit the curb. Nah, it's too shallow. Too shallow. La la la.
All right, Mike. Good luck in your next race. Get that
I
top
just
10.
started my next
Make
race.
sure
Good luck.
it's-
Yeah, good luck, dude.
Gotta get that rating up, man.
Oh,
It
well,
sucks, but just
Really?
let them all pass.
It's all about the rating.
It is all about the city rating. It's just painful, like everyone to pass you.
Yeah.
But
I don't
it's,
think I
it's
like
all
this.
about it.
Once you get to A class, then you don't have to worry about it as much, as long as you don't go down too low. But then you get to do races like this. In theory, you should.
Then you get to
aim
get
as-
kicked out by
but-
prototypes. Mock Jesus.
Yeah. I'm gonna let both of these cars go. Come on, go.
Garrett, you said 2 minutes? I want to work on shocks the last couple of curb strikes, see if we can tone those down. Put that in the notes for next year.
I think while we're loading into the race session, I'm going to make a personal pit stop. Do some of that weight saving at the last second.
Love it.
I'm going to take a pee for
2
anyone who's
pounds.
wondering what I'm
2
talking about.
pounds. 2 pounds. 1 liter. 1 liter.
Sorry,
That'll be
sorry
enough
for
for a month.
TMI, but I think we're all human. It's like an MMA fight. Gotta wait safe. Really? I left you all the room in the world and you still managed to back me up on my practice quality lap?
This is going to be a fun race. This is going to be a fun race. This is going to be a fun race. This is going to be a fun race.
Oh, don't worry. I'll beat you right here. Oh, there it is. The timing anyway.
Ta-da.
All right. I'll get it moving over. All right. I am going to hop out and be right back here.
Greg, where are you going? We're going to work on setup.
Don't worry, I'll qualify for you.
Garrett's in. You're out.
All right. Be right back, guys.
Yep.
So I guess I can be faster than iRacing takes to load a session.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's a useful
Greg's
data.
been working on his P pit stop. P stop. Hey, did you see Ross?
Oh, we're in top split.
All right.
What were you gonna say? Looks like
Did
we're
you
in top.
see that Jeff Brown posted a video of his fuel guy jumping off the wall at Road
Yes.
America?
Yes.
He jumps off the wall.
That is
lines
unbelievable how good that
lines
is.
up the fuel rig and hits it, and then
Like,
lands his feet.
full speed,
slam dunk.
stabs the fuel rig. Slam dunk. It is the most perfect.
Definitely saved a second on the fuel.
Yeah.
Definitely saved a second on the fuel.
That's awesome.
We're pretty close to the end here on our pit stall location.
I don't know if you see, Greg, there's a 9.6 thousand I rating.
So I'm not taking pole is what you're telling me. So we've got, I think this is the top split. There's a bunch of very high rating people in here.
Yeah.
37 total drivers, 12 in GTP, 11 in LMP2, and 14 in GT3. So it's a little bit lighter on car counts than some of the other tracks. So,
Greg, I'm sorry. How did you already peak 137 BPM
Did you
on your
clear,
heart rate
clear
when?
went to the bathroom really quick?
Yeah, I don't know. What was he doing in the bathroom?
What happened in there, man?
I was waiting for that.
Where's Daphne?
Not here. I don't know if it makes it better or worse.
Daphne, love you.
Hi to our first-time viewers here at the Chicane Club live stream. Glad to have everyone here.
Do we have an HR department?
No.
Good. We don't.
Hopefully, I don't need one. All right, let's do this thing. Ready for qualifying, everyone?
Are we 2 pounds light or 2 pounds heavy?
This is the heavy side right now. So this is the 12 liters. I can burn some of that off on this out lap at least.
Remember, be careful of the tire model.
Yep, you got it. Gonna do a good bit of brake dragging here.
We never did test that to see how well it works on the iRacing model on the brake drag versus scrub.
Well, what I will say that the brake temperature does heat the tires, I know that much because when we do our left side tires in the race, those temps come up way faster than they do when we're starting on 4 cold tires and a cold car, quote unquote. So that's how I judge that they're doing their temperature modeling somewhat correctly.
Cheated tire blankets anyway.
Okay. You check that box in the software. iRacing or Assetto Corsa lets you do it. Why can't we do it in here, iRacing? It would be nice for just qualifying only to start on hot tires. Like that would just be awesome because then you'd have everything you need.
So the tire blanket actually causes more problems at the race trailers and the trackside electrics.
Yeah,
it throws so many ends.
I mean, I understand that there's more infrastructure. Jane and I have talked at length about this, that if it's all about greenhouse gases and CO2 and all that stuff, the amount of crash body parts that are not created by just starting on hot tires and the amount of tire that's just saved by starting on them hot is pretty high. But carbon neutral. Yeah, you do all the math.
Funny, I never thought of that.
Yeah. All right, starting fast.
All right, time to go. 134. Remember, about 150 at the end of the straight.
I guess proud.
Yep. Let's go.
142, nice and smooth. Turn 2.
Copy. Headset's feeling funny in my head.
We noticed that.
Should I
Don't worry about it.
Adjust it for you?
I'm good.
Let's forget about it for now. Just qualify.
Feeling good about that lap.
160, 163, 164.
That's pretty solid. 45. 45, my best so far.
Nice, 45.9.
Improve on that here.
And Alien is 2 seconds ahead.
Of course he is.
Just kidding. 1 second. 1 second. 44.9. 45.9. Good job. Nice and smooth. Watch your hands.
We're a tenth away there. Or 2. And
Eyes up. Don't worry about the dots. Need you to be smooth. Pick it back up.
Yep.
Watch your track limits on 10.
Yep.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Good. Could have been a little better, but currently E6.
Stop.
Within its.
You got a little bit of time to make up here. That's what I'm talking about. Keep it calm. Come on. No. All right. Had it, pumpkin.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I've never done 45s before, and I just did 2 of them, so I'll take it.
Yep. Nice job.
Within 2/100ths of a second.
We got to look at the theoreticals. We got to look at the data on that because you had
45.6
Yeah.
is my optimal, so that would have
Yep.
gotten a couple spots, probably 4th or 5th.
Yep. Thank God the aliens showed
Yeah.
up. Keep us real.
I'm happy we're in the top split because it means that the
No.
driving standards should hopefully
Humans.
be a little bit higher. Well, just the correlation of the higher split we're in, the cleaner the driving standards are.
Greg, you watched the IMSA race at Road America, correct?
Oh yeah, I watched it.
Yeah.
Is this the right setup? Yes, it is, Greg. Yes.
Yeah. Road America
Rivers.
was abysmal.
That was
It
bad.
made me not want to watch racing anymore.
I made me
You
want
call
to
you guys
watch it more.
professional? Call you guys professionals?
It was very from within the series and working on a team or whatever. That was pretty poor. It was pretty rough. I know it was really aggressive, and it's really good on this spectator side, viewership side to see stuff like that. But it was not up to the standard of what IMSA really should be known as and whatnot. So, are we good on our fuel calcs and everything? So, what did we say?
Yes, sir.
35
liters. I got it.
Left side tires. Pretty easy decision to
Yep.
be made.
It's
Yep.
pretty clear.
Yep.
Rain tires.
Yeah,
Give
that.
you full left sides and one rear wet.
You can't mix and match tires. It doesn't even let you. You can't do a.
Oh.
I know it's not even possible. I'm just confirming they were on dries because I've seen other people glitch out and have.
It's happened to me before.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Yeah, remember we saw that one guy on range? Like, how's he doing?
Yeah. He had no. Go ahead now. It's done. How's? Yeah, for anyone watching, how are you feeling about this? What do you think's gonna happen right now? Do you think I'm gonna pull a Greg or am I gonna actually pull it off? I have pretty good luck at tracks that I know really well. At Daytona, we were looking really good until that whole cluster happened in front of us. We podiumed at Road America. We won Indy last season in the Mercedes, which is another track I know really well. I mean, it would make sense that the tracks I know better were more likely to do pretty good at, I hope.
We did very good at Long Beach as well.
You know what's funny though? I've never been to Long Beach.
You've never been to Long Beach, yeah.
I've never been to Long Beach.
Who's been to Long Beach?
Nobody's been close. I haven't. I've been on the track. I've been there, but I've not been there for the race before. There is a Mercedes. There's a brave soul in a Mercedes out here right now.
That Mercedes was actually 3rd place.
Oh, the C2. There's one in 12th and in 3rd.
That Mercedes is very fast.
Cool. I love the Mercedes. I just don't think it's very fast in racing.
I think Greg will choose the Audi, the Porsche, the Mercedes, the Lamborghini. They're all faster than him. What's it just an alien factor? Maybe it's not the year, make, and model.
I think it's down to driving preference. The Mercedes, I think, is a little bit of an outlier. If you look at the results data, the Mercedes is always, it's never really the fast one. But the rest of them are all really, any one of them could be fastest on any given day, I think. The Mercedes is good at...
Ferrari, by the way. Yeah, I think they're on to something.
I would have qualified 4/10 off, which is as close as I've ever been, so I'll take it. This is the closest I've ever been. This is the closest I've ever been to an alien.
Yeah,
this is where we are right here. Right? Yeah.
Thank God the long stack and the short stack thing didn't work either.
All right, prototypes are rolling off.
Green, go.
Standing start from pit lane.
Go now.
Burn out now.
P2 field gonna? Okay, there you go. Okay, maybe not. Gonna grab a last second drink of water. Waited too long. I guess there's no pit lane speed limit when we're gridding on pit lane.
Yeah, guess not, right?
Gonna load the brakes all the way around. I like the Kraken livery, that's cool. Even though I can't drink your rum. I don't know anyone
Why?
that can. The Kraken, you know, the black rum that they make?
Yeah.
The livery's cool, and I like the design of the branding on it, but I can't stomach their rum, personally.
I need Christmas just drinking. Well, let's have some Kraken. Yeah.
It was fun in college, but I'm not
Anyway.
19 anymore. Or 21, because you don't drink until you're 21, right, folks?
Garrett, send HR again. We got a problem with Greg.
2 in one night? You're the one who pointed out what was going on in the bathroom thing. That wasn't me.
Oh, confirming things now, are we?
Just an engineering thing. We're just doing it by the numbers, right?
Prototypes on the back straight. I would imagine we're going to go green when we're on the back straight somewhere, which, you know, at least will be nice.
Hated
Not in the middle of a corner. It'd really be nice if iRacing had a way of fixing this. That we all had our own pace cars, or I don't know.
Nelson says, get that dub, which we plan on doing.
Trying, yeah.
You don't get taken out by a prototype.
Where did I end up qualifying?
27.
Ninth.
No, I'm ninth just from where I'm rolling right now. No, I did qualify ninth. You're right. Why am I on the outside? I would think pole would be on the inside. Going any second here.
There it comes. There it comes. Green.
I'd know where to go.
I know. I know. Good start, by the way. Behind everybody.
No, 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 no,
Stay,
no,
stay,
please.
stay, 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 stay. Full throttle, full throttle. Clear, clear behind,
Copy.
clear behind. Focus in front.
Yep.
Cold tires, cold tires.
4X. Car feels fine.
Yeah, it should be alright.
Looks like night code from what I saw.
Yeah, I thought so too.
That's what it felt like.
All clear behind. Lamborghini's trying to close the gap.
Yep.
He's going to overdrive it a bit.
Yep.
You got your mirrors. 129, cold temps.
Copy.
Breathe. $135. Too cold. Could go a little bit later through the S's. Late, late, late. You're just
Yep.
a little shallow.
Oh, we're fast in a straight line.
Good. Clear behind.
Yep.
We're looking good.
Yep.
Lamborghini's
Get
tight.
in there.
No issue. Asia's protected, no worries. Drive your line.
Yep.
Breathe.
Getting backed up a little bit mid-corner, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I saw that too. Saw that too. It's going to be a tough one with this Porsche.
Yeah.
I'm looking for an advantage. I don't see it yet.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna pressure.
I was close. Inside.
He's got nowhere to go.
I know.
Yeah.
And late for the S's. There you go. Touch the back of the curbs. There you go. Straight line. That was pretty quick through the number 10.
Yeah, I see that. Either I'm good at Oak Tree or everyone else is having a hard time.
It's set up. Garrett was working on it.
Yeah, right?
Just took the wing out of it.
Call HR. I took that as sarcasm. I'm sorry. I thought you were yelling at me. I didn't like you.
A little too much through the middle of the final corner.
No pressure from the window. Clear. That was really shallow.
Copy.
Got it. Clear. There's your mid-corner grip. Love it.
Cool.
Folks, let's go for the next one.
Yep. Clean air.
Maybe he will have the same setup.
Come on, Greg.
Mistakes, kiddo. Mistakes.
Yep.
Nice deep breath.
A little bit off of rhythm, but I'll fix it now.
Three-car freight train, you guys are in.
Yep.
Lambo and what do we got, Garrett? Pinky Tuscadero? In the Fonzie movie? If it's any consolation, the guy in front of you is Josh Wick. That'd be John Wick's brother. Don't get next to him.
Lambo inside.
I see him.
Ooh.
Oh, you're gonna flash your lights at me? I don't think so, Chief.
Laser. I've got lasers. The shallow on 3 again.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, you got a little pressure behind you. It's okay, I'm just gonna let you know.
Yeah, I know. Remind me on the way to out of 1 next time.
Yeah, you had a little bit of pressure. I didn't want to overlap the
No, it's okay.
mistake. You knew that.
Yep. If I can just get
Looks
a
like-
little breathing room, I can look
Close
more
the gap.
forward. Yep. All right. Get this right this time. There we go.
He likes you. He
Looks
loves
like
the
we're gonna
car.
get. Yeah, I see that. Prototypes are coming soon. Looks like.
Yeah,
Don't
2
worry
seconds
about
out.
Just P1 and 2. Really close.
Copy. Yep, see the blue flag?
You got it.
Yeah,
Just
they're
walking
right on
down
top
the
of
hill
you.
with you.
I'll get you straight away here.
Yep.
Good.
Good thing is we have a blocker in the Lamborghini. Inside hard.
Yep.
One more.
Coming. Going
Left
outside.
side.
Has to go. Has to go.
Yep.
Clear. Tuck in. Tuck in. Tuck in. You got your gap on the Lamborghini now.
Cool.
Focus
All
on
right.
front.
All right, not shallow into 3. When does our fuel window open?
So we're heating 35 liters, so let me see.
Good news is that the two cars in front are staying within eyesight. Bad news is Lambo. Oh, P car coming inside. Hard.
Left side.
Clear.
One more P car. 2 more P cars actually. 3 of them.
Inside.
Inside.
Inside. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Clear.
One more.
This might be chaos
Oh,
here in a
inside.
1.
One more. Tuck in. Tuck in. Tuck in. Thank you. 2 more P cars behind a Lamborghini.
Yep. Here we go.
Inside. 2 coming. Inside. Second one coming.
Yep, one more.
Danger. Tuck in hard. 1 more P car behind the Lambo.
Copy. Woo! Oh, someone
One off.
or dinged it. Oh, that was one of the Porsches.
Alright, focus in front. It's not running off the track. P car.
So we should be taking
P
fuel
car danger.
with 10
P
laps
car
left.
danger. Inside. Inside.
What's the fuel threshold for taking a full load?
Take a full load?
Yeah. Well, you know how. What's 52 minus 35?
$17.
Smoke up top.
Yeah. Okay.
Get enough fuel to get us into 10 laps.
Copy.
We've got lap 6. Call it 16. Go
Lando's
back.
long gone.
I don't know if that P car or something.
Currently
Really got
P5
messed up.
with all that chaos.
Now, let's not get
All right.
enamored by that. Let's just run our race.
Nope. Let me.
Remember,
I need
it's
to
endurance race.
focus forward. No
Oh,
pressure
I'm
behind.
off track. Show front off.
Yeah, but he's still on, guys. He's still behind us.
What is everyone doing in top split? That's another position.
Left
Incident
side.
ahead, incident
slow
ahead.
Car.
Got it.
Slow car in front. Slow car in front.
P2 field is approaching.
Copy.
B car behind.
Yep. Just one?
Just one.
Okay.
Right side.
B2, okay. Alright.
One more. 2 seconds back.
Copy.
Right on top of us.
Wow,
Inside.
dude. Not appreciated. Go for Apex. I really kind of needed that one.
I had grip. I will just run off the road.
Yeah.
It's all right. Good thing is we're still on track. Everything's good. No incidents.
Yeah.
Code Brown.
2 more P2s. 1
Only
second
at
out.
112 beats per minute. Danger close.
See him. Wow.
Inside.
And outside, inside, inside, outside. He's looking. He's
That was
upset.
dumb.
It's not dumb. Just forced it, that's all.
Yeah.
One more. Left side.
Another one.
Another one. 2 more
Another
actually.
one.
Inside. One more right side. Or clear. 3
So a
seconds.
little bit.
next car.
This is a little bit more work for you than last week at Le Mans, huh, Garrett?
Yeah, I'm finally getting there. We're back in.
Yeah, making up for it. Need to back up the braking into a roller coaster.
P car, 1 second out. Right side.
Yep.
Another P car. Right side. P car, 1 second out.
Copy.
Looking to the inside. Watch out.
Yep.
One more behind him. Right on top of us. Incident ahead.
Copy. Whew. This is why IMSA doesn't do this in real life.
You have to have spotters all around the track.
We're clear of
I
the
don't-
prototype
I
field.
don't even know if it would matter. Oh, why am I stopping so short? I feel like I'm just leaving time on the table.
You are. Just a little bit. You are breathing room.
Yep.
Class in front, 100 yards. Class behind, 100 yards.
Copy.
You are all alone. Let's start closing the gap.
Copy. Away from, I think, fuel window being open.
You were saying 15 would be the long stretch. What was the short stretch?
Are you asking me, or
That's Garrett and I.
there should be another 5?
Yep.
Beyond that,
Yellow, what do we got?
another GT3 off. Wow. So that's same lap.
He's actually a lap down.
Okay.
He's not 4th position.
Okay. Next lap, fuel window opens. Doesn't mean we need to take it though.
Yeah,
GTP
it's,
is 1 second out.
the GTPs are all
Love-
scattered.
The P2s are all really close, and their straight line performance made it harder to get them by. So I'd love to avoid them if we can. Yep.
Inside.
Copy that on the words, Greg. GTP is of no concern. It's so scattered. We'll let 'em
Yeah.
take the
One more
one
coming.
on, one
I'll
off.
set him by. Lap the car.
And then, like you said, on the other ones, we'll
Whoa.
for that.
I have
Saw
no
that
idea.
in the
He's
mirror.
not a P2. I have no idea what he's doing, honestly.
So P2s are still half a lap out.
Yeah, I see
They're
that.
still
It went.
they're closing slowly, so we might push towards the 15.
I agree. I would run long. Yeah, they're probably that 3-4 laps out, approximately.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah,
my
So
guess.
5 laps of fuel left. So we can 4 to go total for a little bit longer.
Yeah, agreed. Car feels good. Fronts feel like they're going away a little bit more than the rear, which I am totally okay with. Very manageable.
All right, what do we got? The aliens are still turning 45.8s, 45.5s.
GTP, 1 second out.
Copy.
Right on top of us.
See him.
Inside. One more coming. Left side.
Copy. Looks like the gap to the car behind is stable.
Very. It's about 3 seconds. Get
Yeah.
up. One more GTP coming on top of you. Inside.
Fuel window is definitely open, but yeah, let's go as long as we can. I'm gonna run all the way until those cars catch us.
Get
I
a
think that,
GTP coming on top of us now. He's gonna take the inside.
Be careful,
Alright.
be careful.
He's coming on us now.
Yeah, see
Right on
him.
top of us.
Yeah, Greg, that's confirmed. We've definitely got LMP2s still a third of a track out. I
Yep.
think we're going to be pushing probably that lap 15 like you and Garrett were talking about.
Yep. That's fine. I'm okay on tires for right now.
It's clear. It's clear all around. Focus in front. Nice smooth laps. See if we can drop a little bit of time. Open up your arc. Take the tension off the wheel.
Got it. This is intense with traffic. This is a high intensity one.
Peak 137,
Yeah, I see that.
117 right now.
He peaked 137 before he even got in the race.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We need to get you back into your box breathing. So you're 120 BPM consistent right now. It's not good, man.
I'm good. It's just intense.
Mental.
Good. I'm fine at this BPM right now.
Got a P2, 2 seconds out.
Followed by a GTP.
Who's 3 seconds out?
My gauges are saying we've got 2 laps to make a stop, and if I needed to make a third, we'd have to stretch.
I'm going for the next lap. They are in.
One more right side.
One more.
Oh my god.
Good driving, Tex. Who's that guy? Nice job.
Are we gonna at least we can get the P2s as close as possible?
Yeah,
Just
there's
leave
one
them
strat.
through. That's okay. I could deal with one isolated, but the bulk of them would be nice.
That's what we're looking at.
Like some of the GT3s have pit already.
Yeah, we're trying to run strategy here. There are some GTPs. I'd almost call it as a box this lap, but I'd like to see what Garrett has to say. Give me a second.
I'm ready. You got 5 seconds. 3.
One more lap.
Okay, copy. I agree. I can make it another one, but I need to probably save a little bit to make it happen.
You can go all out this one lap and then pit and you'll be fine.
I think that's fine.
Copy that on the stretch.
All right, boxing this lap.
That is a copy. Box this lap. P2 is 10-second out.
Perfect.
Leaders right on top of us, 3 seconds out, but the rest of them are full lap out.
Copy. Perfect.
You got a P2, 1 second out. Right on top of us.
Yeah.
Come by on your right side.
Confirming.
And
Box.
we are clear.
Yep. Left side
And we are-
tires.
we are boxing.
Box.
Okay.
GTP coming.
GTV right on top of you.
The
And he is clear. Box. Left side tires.
got it.
75 gallons of fuel.
Got it.
Minus 2 liters left in the bathroom. Box. Watch your pit lane speed limit. Do not spin tires on the way out.
Got it. There's my pit stall. Okay. Left side's only. I see all 4.
Checking the box right now. Take it.
Good call. I don't know why that changed.
Okay.
All right, boys, breathe.
Glad we caught it.
Glad you caught it. I can't see that so small on the screen. Look at Garrett's got it. Do not spin wheels.
Got it.
Oh, nice and easy. We got the traffic.
Still in P4.
Nice.
No.
No.
Really? Really? Sorry, guys. I thought I was being disease. I could have possibly been. Apologies.
All right. All right. All right. One inside.
Okay.
All right, we got a little bit of work. Let's let these tires come up. 126, one off. .26, still cold.
Copy.
We gotta bust that PT behind us. I don't think he's gonna try to come by us.
Copy.
There's a GTP actually.
All right, we got Pinky Tuscadero.
Thought I was being really safe there on the tires, but
I thought it was P car. 2.
Yep, second P car coming through. Left side.
all these cars in front stopped. Man!
Everybody stopped earlier. This is going to be a fist fight for the next bunch of laps, kiddo.
Yeah.
You got a lot of work. All right, 143. Just starting to get some temp in.
iRacing, fix your tire modeling. It's wrong.
Hey,
Just saying. This is not how this actually works. And believe me, I'm not a nobody. I kind of know what I'm talking about. Believe me, there are people more informed, but this is not right.
Get a TP right on top of us. Left side.
Copy.
Oh, there you go.
160.
Copy. Sorry.
166, still no full temp.
Coming
Yep.
left side. Clear.
All right, you got a little bit of breathing room. Let's focus on your line.
Yep.
72 tire temp. We're good. Let's close the gap on the next two monkeys. Nice and smooth. Look deep. Right side. We'll go a little bit higher on that entry.
Copy. Right sides are really suffering.
Oh. I'll have a few laps on it. Kidding.
18.
Yeah. Anybody ever take 4 tires?
What's that?
Any teams take 4 tires?
I don't know if there's a way to tell.
P2 right on top of us.
Yep.
Inside.
I wonder what the time difference is at pit stop. Do you know?
It's on the left side. We were about as fast as anyone else was. Fast guys were 2 seconds faster, but everyone else was give or take a second.
Yeah.
One car went 6 seconds long, so they may have taken all 4. Pushing pretty hard here right now.
That's copy because I need you there when the GTP starts coming through.
Copy.
We got to play a little bit of strategy on the cars that are going to pass.
P
Yep.
car, 1 second out.
Yep.
Need you there for the fight.
Yep.
P car inside. Watch your line. Focus. 3 P cars coming. 300 yards out.
Copy.
Look at that. They're all right next to you. Go get them. Come on. Go get them.
Yeah. 10
4
minutes to
car
go.
draft. 4 car draft. Come on.
Trying to get in there.
You got P car, 1 second out.
Copy.
This is good. That means turn 1's going to be a little bit of a mess for these guys.
Yep.
Here he comes inside, inside, inside. There you go. Be careful on your entry for the draft.
Yep.
There you go.
P car inside.
Shit.
Second
Thank
one.
you, Garrett. Thank you, Garrett.
Yeah.
We're behind.
He's right on top of us. Looking to the inside.
Stay,
The P
stay,
car off, he's
stay, stay,
crashed.
stay. Clear,
Oh,
clear.
what? Nice. Oh my god, that
Hold
P
it,
car just
keep
got
together,
taken out by
keep
that
together.
Porsche.
All right. Traffic's still in front. Focus in front.
Yep.
Need the
I'm
heart
gonna
rate
reel
up.
him back in here.
Roll it back in. Here we go. Smooth right through the S's. Turn late, turn late, turn late. It's all your track.
Yep. These guys will be slow because they're fighting, so I should be able to do something here.
Looking for the close on the oak tree. Looking good, Greg. Nice lap. Nice. Breathe. Nice launch. 3 car draft in front of you. No one behind. 6 seconds. Focus in front. 3 car draft. It's all yours. Two cars ahead is about 7/10 slow.
I think we're going to see fireworks here.
Yep, that's what I'm working on. Garrett, just called HR department. Should be good.
You really keep me in the loop on when traffic comes, because that could really play a factor here.
You know that. We're all clear behind. ETP car start finish.
Copy.
Late, late, late. Nice smooth arcs.
Copy.
Low that speed. Looking for the launch out of the oak tree.
Yep.
Late, late, late. Smooth. Nice, here it comes. 3 car draft in oak tree. Great job on the oak tree. Look good, kiddo. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Now I'm going to get some draft.
Take a breath, take a breath. GTP, 100 yards. Going to be close at the last corner. Nope, still room.
Had to be a little
Yeah.
careful because I got loose out of roller coaster.
Saw that. GTP, start, finish. Now. Clear. Clear.
P car, half a second out.
I see him.
Inside.
Perfect timing. Ruin their stuff.
There we go. There we go. Perfect. Here we go, guys. Nice and clean. Do not look at the cars in front of you. Look at your track. Put your position where you need
Perfect.
to be. Late, late, late. I'm going to do it again. Back into Oak Tree. Thanks,
There's
sir.
one.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Take a breath. Do not run off. Yeah.
Got another P car coming.
Copy.
Two-car draft coming up. P-car behind. Coming up.
Copy.
P car.
P car.
Moving left.
Close.
There we go. Right into Hogspen. You'll close the gap on these two
Yeah,
guys again.
P2, 1 second out. Class leader.
Copy.
Nice and smooth. Draft coming up. There's a draft. Okay, a little bit of traffic. Eyes up.
Got a GTP, 1.5 seconds back.
Okay. No, I'm running shallow.
Right,
Inside,
traffic.
inside.
I see him.
Second one coming in. We're behind you.
Okay, it's okay.
Inside.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. There we go.
One more. Second out.
There he is. Let
Looking
him
to
go
the
inside.
inside.
Copy.
You got a PT, 1 second out. Left side.
P2.
One
Second
more.
one coming. Here he comes inside.
Right side.
There we go.
GTP right on top of us.
Okay. Not going to disturb our lap. All good. And take a breath. All yours in front of you. All clear behind for a little bit.
Copy.
GTP's 2 seconds out.
Copy.
One second. Left side. Oh, no, he's backing out.
That was nice of him. Thank you.
Right side.
Two.
Two of them.
Ah,
Jesus.
Okay. All clear. We're clean and green.
um,
It's on the race.
Don't worry, 0x.
Late, late, late. Do not run off 10.
We're clear for a while.
That's a copy. All right, let's focus on the pinky. How's the car feel?
Pretty good, honestly. Yeah. Right sides are suffering a little bit. I'm going a little deep in 4 sometimes because I'm overestimating. So
Copy that.
I would think we're coming to the white.
Good think all we want. I just want the pink card, bro.
Yeah. Rexy and Roxy. White flag.
And white flag. Looks like not much traffic behind. You might be able to complete this whole thing with no... One more, maybe. One more,
Copy.
Oh, that's about it. Laps all yours in front of you.
Yeah, I'll have one more P car come around us, and that's it. He's 4 seconds out.
Okay.
There, the S is all yours.
Copy.
Get a good launch. Nice and smooth. There we go. You got
We
it.
got a P2 right on top of us. Left side.
Come on, Pete, you do something dumb.
Don't say that. I was thinking it.
We're all thinking it.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll take P7 in top split. Still very mad at myself right now.
Yeah.
I really thought I was very safe. I intentionally backed up.
Yeah.
What I thought was
you
a
literally
very
went 30 miles an hour on the corner. There's no reason there should have been a spin.
very
But it was just
no.
stupid. There's no way
I
you could have done anything differently, and because you could have gone any slower and had any different result. I mean, you literally went 30 miles an hour.
when I was gentle on throttle, I couldn't. I don't really.
You did
I mean,
everything right. It's iRacing's
obviously I
model.
could have.
I hate to say it.
I didn't spin tires on the way out.
I've noticed it with this car, especially leaving pits. Like you just on colds, it's just so diabolical at times for no reason. Like I've literally left pits and just gently leaned into the throttle, and it's just gone right around, no saving it.
Yeah,
It just makes no sense. This car especially, the AMG wasn't as bad with it, but this car especially just wants to throw the rear around and just say, yeah, no, we're going back into the pits. I don't want to race.
yeah. I mean, I backed it up. I backed it up really far. Obviously, the answer is to have given it more, but that is not in line with the way I've driven this car in cold tires before, let alone the fact that I've got hot right side tires. I know it was the outsides that were loaded in that corner, but
Yeah, it's like they almost relied too much on it. Said, oh, he's got cold tires. That's it. Left side.
really annoying.
It
It would have
won't
been. I mean, we were on track for a safe podium if I just ran clean laps. So, kind of annoyed at that.
Yeah, we kind of know.
I mean, I could always still be a better driver. I'll always take it that I'm responsible for stuff like that, but that just doesn't feel in continuity with everything else that iRacing does sometimes. Fix your tire model, iRacing, you have to know it's wrong. I can't be the only one pointing it out.
Half of what's wrong. This is your statement.
You guys are echoing.
Have to know it's wrong. Wrong statement. They don't have to
What's
know
that?
shit.
No, they don't have to care at all.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
But, I'm going to sit here and complain about it and, knowing what I do.
yeah. We do what we do every day.
I think the rest of the race is really good. I really, I think we were pretty clean at the start. I feel like that was really solid, even though there was a lot of chaos on there.
Yeah. Let's rewind that. I want to see that.
Sure.
The whole
And then
start.
I feel like I turned the heat up as much as I reasonably could have for the whole final 10 laps after the spin. I feel like that was every bit of what I had in me.
Well, looking at that, I think we were turning some good laps against the guys around us.
Yeah.
Who we got on the race?
Here's a punch off. What happened here? I think the white car, something happened to the white car or the green car. Someone got into someone here. Oh, the first Roxy spun, backed up the whole right side. The pink car tagged me lightly. So that was a free 2 spots. Lambo was all fair. Pushed really hard.
Good driving on his behalf.
Sure.
He
Very
was
good
in danger.
I don't know what happened to him. He just coming in the last corner. He just drove right off the track, and then never saw him again.
Yeah.
Yeah, disappointed. He was giving us a run for our speed or for our money. It was pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. Where's our out lap? I think this is our out lap. Yep, this is our out lap. I want to see this from the onboard because I thought
Speed. Nah, you entered at 50.
No, I entered too fast. That was way too fast. No, that's 100% on me.
Yep.
I mean, it still felt very lightly loaded, if I'm being totally honest.
I'm wondering if the speed of the LMP car in front of us, was that LMP or GTP?
P2, I believe.
All right.
P2. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that their stuff is still way too sensitive on cold tires. And it wouldn't spin, it would just flat slide. You know what would actually happen? The car would go in a straight line when I turned the wheel, and we would just push off wide, and I would have had all the time to catch it.
Yep.
It doesn't go loose like that on cold tires. It doesn't.
In the physics, two tires are cold. So mathematically, it's a hard one for them to properly justify it, play around with.
It never would have turned in the first place. It seems like the cold tire stuff only affects the rears. The fronts are like, yeah, we're fine, we got this. The rears? No. We left them in an ice bath.
What do you think about the rest of the race?
Car was very solid the entire time. The grip tendency over a long run tended to go, the fronts would go away a little bit more, which I was totally okay with, but not atrociously. Not changing the right sides made it very tough in turn 4 was where I felt it the most.
Yeah.
Was like this thing, nothing I can do to get it slowed down enough in time or turned in. I started really adapting to it at the end when it really got bad. There's a couple of mistakes I made earlier on in the race where I misplaced and got out of rhythm, and then the hard part with VIR and any of these rhythm tracks is that
I wonder why your heart rate only went up to 132. Yeah, the 137, Garrett.
Was the bathroom trip.
But Daphne was 132. I saw.
Either way, that's over the 130. So anyone who picked the top heart rate category wins that one. I can say that I did see some less than ideal decision making from the prototype, specifically here in 5 and 6. Just in what was stuff in it on the inside of 6 is just you have a lot of faith that I see where you are right now. Nothing. Unfortunately, very fortunately, Pete, we never really had any prototype traffic that blitzed us at the wrong time in the S's, which is where I was most concerned. Most of it was on straight line stuff. It didn't. Well, sometimes cars went inside when they. It was a little messy. That was the heart rate. Was a lot of that was. This is just pushing too hard on cold tires.
Heat of the battle.
This was a very active multi-class race. The hardest part with this one is just juggling the multi-class stuff, I think.
I think we could add about 5 more cars in each class.
What's that?
I think if we put 5 more cars in each class, we really would have been a mess.
Oh, yeah. That would have been. Then we would have hit 140.
Ones that are 10 in P2s and 10 in GTBs.
12 GTBs, 11 P2s, and 14 GT3s.
Angela, you're asking for reference. Just on my out lap, left side tires are at 170 in 1 lap, just from the heat soak from the brakes.
Wow. And we know that's 20 degrees. We know that we were 150 in 1 lap in quali.
Right? That's what this.
Yep. big difference?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was off by a lap. We watched one whole lap.
Oh, okay.
We were at 12 degrees higher than we were
Okay.
with an entire with compared to just a cold out lap. So the heat in the brakes does make a difference on that. All in all, I mean, again, I'm mad at myself for misjudging the speed into turn one. I point the finger at iRacing with their tire model, but ultimately I'm driving. I'm in here, and that's my responsibility to fix. So that's still on me. I'm frustrated, and I don't deserve the podium, having done that. But honestly, I feel like I clawed back as much as I was physically able to in the second half. I feel like that's the most, I think, highest level of intensity I've pushed in quite a while driving in here. So, would you judge the same way? I know I was running a little shallow into 3. I just felt uncomfortable leaning on those right side tires that hard. You're muted, Angelo.
The biggest problem is the amount of traffic. So I'm not going to push you when I know that there's stuff going on, and you just
Yeah.
have to relinquish that comment. It's not going to help you.
No.
Tax your brain, and you've got GTPs and LMP2s coming at you. You're like, oh yeah, by the way, FYI, I need you 6 more inches to the right. Like, kiss my beep beep. Now you did
Yeah.
really well. All considering, uh, great setup. I think we
Yes.
got another good one.
That's a really good one. Anyone watching this, you
Yep.
should download this and try it yourself here
Oh,
at
yeah.
VIR. I'm very happy with how that went.
Yeah.
I still think I need some work on turn 3. I know what it's supposed to look like, and it was hard to execute on that the entire time throughout the race.
I
I was
drove it a
always running a
bunch
bit shallow.
in rental cars and stuff. Never drove it in anger,
Hmm.
and I laugh because lost. As much as I've coached, you've coached, you, it is a tough corner to find the placement.
Yeah, whenever I'm coaching someone myself on VIR
Mhm.
turn 3, that's the one we spend the most amount of time. And Oak Tree is probably second most important just because it's worth so
Yep.
much time. It is a little complicated,
Yeah.
and it's worth a lot of time. But getting turn 3 right can really yield you a lot. It can close the half a second difference over someone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
So, um,
Oh,
yeah,
a lot of good fun there.
yeah. Uh,
Overall, VIR is VIR. Definitely a good looking track.
I don't hate the track. The track's awesome.
Yeah.
That was fun. I
Yeah.
love that place. It just flows so well, and I feel like that's when I turn the heat up on my driving. It's nice to do it on a track that just rhythm.
Yeah.
It just
I-
flows the way that it does because I can just kind of go with that, and I know it really, again, really well. So I'm happy with myself with how I did with that.
Yeah, I always laugh. Classical music. It's got the track has a rhythm, has an ebb and a flow, and a way about it. It just
Mhm.
makes sense to you.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
All right, so look at the race results. Picked
What we
up
got?
0.05 on safety rating with 7 incident points. 2 of them were the spins, and then I think some others were net code. I don't think I had any off tracks the entire time aside from the spin.
2 wheels off, but I don't think you had anything on race line. Like you said, just a spin.
Yeah, picked up 30 iRating points, which is nice. That's a pretty big pickup in a single race for me. Finished 7th in top split, so no one ahead of me had a lower iRating, so that's always nice. And I finished in front of a number of people who had higher iRatings, so that's kind of a good measure of things. So my iRating's now in the 22. Safety rating is above 3.5, so that's kind of a nice place to be towards the end of the iRacing season. My best lap was a 46.1, which is very close to several guys in front of me. The Alien
Oh,
who won the 9.6 iRating, 6,000 at a 45.1, so he was untouchable.
yeah.
But all the other guys, 45.3, 45.4, 45.99, 46.2,
And I
46.1,
gotta say,
and I'm
watching the
faster than
race
everyone behind me.
in this top split, the guys that were around you racing clean, clear, nothing herky jerky, nothing about it that you said, oh, I don't want to race next to this guy. The biggest one that we were worried about was the Lamborghini because he had some speed. He's
I,
pushing hard, and he
I,
just chucked it off one corner.
yeah, I think what we did well with this setup that would have been really nice. Well, it did help us because we always had a better run out of Oak Tree, and we seemed to be faster in a straight line than the other GT3s by just a little bit.
La- Last
Um,
last corner launch and Oak Tree launch. Yeah.
yeah, that Lambo would always be right on top of us, and then he never really had an opportunity coming into roller coaster.
Yeah.
So that was kind of nice to have that assurance with all of that.
Believe me, Garrett and I didn't feel that way. And we were definitely worried about him.
Yeah. We picked up 89 championship points, which is a pretty solid haul for me, especially being a top split. It would have been nice to be in, podium because we would have picked up big points, but I'll take it. So let's zoom over to the championship points placement. So,
and I do have to apologize. Just I really wish that I would have said cold tires, slow it down. Just like Daytona. No matter how many pit stops you do at Daytona, you always tell the driver, cold tires, slow it down.
I knew that.
Because how many guys
I
at
do
Daytona
blame on you for that.
coming out of pit lane never make it out?
They never make it out of pit lane. Yeah. No, I knew they were cold, and I knew to back it down, and I thought I did that sufficiently. But I don't know if I misjudged the braking points or.
Just running.
I thought I was slow enough. I thought I left plenty of safe space because I knew
like
one was going to be. I knew turn one on the out from pit lane was going to be. Whew, we got to back it down, and I thought I did that, and then it still went away, and I'm like, come on. Again, perception is not always reality, but anyways, championship points. We are 163rd overall on the planet in GT3 class, which is pretty solid considering the amount of time I don't put into doing this. Let's look on the. That's planet. That's everyone in GT3 class. 163.
You kidding me?
I'll take that. Yeah, I think that's pretty solid. 163.
How many? How many do you think?
Probably tens of thousands of people have participated in at least one race.
Awesome, dude.
I'll take it. So Division 2, which is kind of our split, we are 52. Because top split is really aliens. Split 2 is kind of the tail end of the aliens and the fast guys. I'm 52, and I'm only from the top 25. I'm 113 points away from being on the front page of these points. That's also really cool. Let's look at our Florida club overall. So everyone in the state of Florida, we are P5 right now with P4 9 points ahead of us. So if we finish solid next week at COTA, which I'm feeling good about, we might have a chance at P4, which would be pretty cool.
I'm trying to mess up that setup. Come
on. We'll do a preview of that here.
The heck with it.
No wins.
Morgan.
Yeah. No wins this season.
With wire wheels.
With wire wheels, yeah, right. We had 2 wins last season. I think we were in lower splits, and my iRating's a little lower. So I would love to finish on a high note on the last one of the season. So, all right. So that being said, let's take a look. The final race of the season at COTA. Another track I do know pretty reasonably well. I've spent a good amount of time here.
I've been there a couple times for SCCA Nationals.
Yeah.
Called the Summer Kickoff Tour. We come down here, run Sebring, what used to be Sebring and Moroso, which is now Sebring and Homestead. Get tuned up to cars and things, and then start moving about the country. Then every now and then we'll park it for a little bit because they were running COTA in February.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have 1,000,000 miles on it.
It's not the most prominent track. It's not my number one track that I've been to the most, but I've been here on probably 7 or 8 occasions. Ferrari Challenge Club stuff, for actual Ferrari Challenge many times, and we've done Lamborghini Super Trofeo here twice. No GT3 stuff, no LP3 stuff. Mostly Super Trofeo and Ferrari Challenge.
Who's that? It's a tricky track. I'm running 147.
That's Nelson. He was saying he's running 47s at
That was VIR.
VIR, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Setup wise, what do you think is of all the tracks we've been to all season long, what do you think is going to be the closest to this? And again, this is the older builds of this track that is much smoother than it is in reality. I know what my answer is, but what do you think it is? What do you think would be close? As a starting point. We've got Barcelona, Mosport,
what's
Daytona.
What's wrong with our VIR setup?
We could do that. I'm not against that. Let's try that.
I think it's a pretty good setup right now.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Take me for a lap around COTA.
Sure. I'll do the first out lap nice and slow. So first thing you notice.
You're a weenie. I'm gonna go really slow now.
I'll talk through each of the corners nice and slow. So before we go into here, COTA, big thing everyone talks about first time they come here in real life and stand in pit lane and look up at turn 1 is, holy cow, how is it that high? I don't know how tall is it? 100 feet elevation change, I think. Something crazy like that. It's this is my view from pit lane right here is seemingly it looks half the height it is in real life. When you're there, it looks like a wall you drive up.
Laguna Seca in reverse. Kidding.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's
If
huge.
you went
You go
Laguna
up
Seca
and you
backwards,
come
you'd be
back
looking
down. Yeah. So here, I'll take it out nice and slow. So yeah, as we all know, COTA built as America's F1 track about 15 years ago. Crazy, it's been 15 years. Outside of Austin, Texas, really close. You can see the city skyline from the track. Turn 1, ultra wide down to a very tight hairpin. Usually cars go 4 wide and then discover that only 2 can make it out. So start of the race is going to be very hectic. Downhill into turn 2, try to get
quite a bit of pile-ups in turn 1.
Oh yeah, especially in Ferrari challenge cars.
Okay.
Coming down the hill into turn 2 should be flat from the exit of 1 through 2 or very sketchy. And then we go into the very technical S's section, try to bring it back to the right. And we're going to try to draw as straight of a line as we can here, trying to miss these orange pyramid curbs because in real life they would rip the floor off the car. Try to come from here, carry out nice and wide, and we're actually going to go like all the way over like this. Come out nice and wide, come back for a second apex somewhere around here. Bring it back to the right, touch a brake, into the left for, I forget the turn numbers here, I'm realizing. All the way over to the right, touch a brake, and then we would always straddle this curb up the hill, and then power and turn in right from here, this direction, and then you start opening it up. There's a really wicked bump right here in real life that destroyed Sebastian Vettel's suspension in the Ferrari during the race. That I think they repaved. Coming to turn 11, big wide open hairpin. Have seen a bunch of gnarly wrecks here in real life with people misjudging braking.
Yeah,
Really nice and wide.
spot. The hairpin in the back is just so slow. A lot of guys will get overzealous, pile in, and nobody makes it.
Because the track gets super wide, so people just like, oh man, I could go through that. And then you discover very quickly that you totally misjudged it. So the symmetric trailer, back in 2020, was parked right...
Oh, you were here?
Somewhere around here, right. Yeah, I spent a week here with Ferrari Challenge with the symmetric trailer right over here somewhere. I think closer to that. Before the braking zone, so it wasn't too loud. Usually braking, I don't know, maybe at the 150, we'll find out next lap here. Probably down to second gear, big braking zone. Carry out nice and wide. We just got to watch track limits here. Oh, that's an off track. Okay. All right, this fun technical section here, all the way back over to the left, turn in. Carry it out. Try not to track out too far, and then you try to get back right side tires on the red. And then I always prefer the wider line into this. There's a shallow line, and then there's a wider line. I always preferred the wider line because it gave me the better shot out. And then we're into the carousel section, 4 apex corner. Usually flat, and then we breathe out around here. Try to hit the second one, let it come out. Breathe off the power, and then squeeze back, let it carry, float out, push wide, hustle it back to the right side of the track. Touch of the brakes, can't really see the turn-in point here. Oh, this is nothing like how it is now. They added a whole lot of extra curves. Final corner, braking right here, down to second gear, get it in, and then track out. So let's do a couple laps at speed.
Go ahead.
A lot easier said than done.
Yep.
I have no idea. There's no braking reference at all for turn 1 here.
Kind of a white stripe that you just crossed over.
There's a patch in real life and some braking markers they put there, but I'm not seeing any of them.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Oh, can't go that shallow. I'm going to try start finding track limits here. Usually we do this. I know tires are ice cold still.
And when you get this wrong, it's just horrible.
Oh, yeah.
You're waiting for it to end.
Yeah. It's a modern Tilka track. There's no denying it. And that's...
It's disgusting.
I'm not a fan.
No.
I mean, I can figure this place out. And I can race on it and drive. And not my favorite.
I don't know why they thought that this is a good track mathematically, or maybe it's eyes on the cars and the acceleration, or it's not a racetrack. I don't like Tilka designs. Sorry, Tilka.
They try to get too fancy with their rulers and their scrolls and all their stuff. They try to just get too carried away. Best tracks don't have fancy geometry.
French or Italian artist and a lump of clay, you know?
Yeah, let an artist design a racetrack.
Exactly.
Not
an engineer.
Yeah, not differential equations. Not a bunch of engineers.
Yeah. Well, given that it's smooth, is it very grippy?
It doesn't feel like you hit. I know my tires are cold, but it feels low grip so far. It doesn't feel like Barcelona did.
When we went there, it took like, we were the first ones on the track in a long time. It took 3/4 of the weekend before it started rubbering in. And F1
Really?
deals with that too. Yeah, it was horrible.
Well, F1 rubber is the stickiest rubber of all.
Yeah. Yeah, so not that you can see it, but there's a white horizontal stripe. Yep.
It's too deep. I tried to get almost to it, and it was still too late.
You got to do before. Copy that. Agreed.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it comes into focus for you that you can use it as a brake mark.
I'm going to have to judge the gap off of that.
Yep.
Woo. All right, rear is a little unstuck for the S's.
What?
I'm going to need to practice this one. It's been a while.
Yeah,
like
like
this car on iRacing.
It's a tough track due to its complexity.
It's tough, but it's not like fun tough. It's just like just boring tough, annoying tough. I mean, not that I won't take the challenge, but
that's the whole idea. Take the challenge.
I don't know. I mean, braking points. This is totally unpracticed for anyone watching. I'm just
driving blind.
Driving blind.
Guttural.
Yeah. You do have a nice big back straightaway coming from a tight hairpin, so there's a drag race. Yeah, I know, right? All right, so the 150 is way too early. It's got to be like the 125.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have fun with this.
We definitely need to maximize downforce.
All flat, no character, and it's really hard for me to see placement.
Yeah. Cool facility to be at, like when you're
too
shallow and second apex.
It's an F1 track.
Yeah, the facilities are cool. You got garage. It's one of the few places in America that has pit lane garages.
Yes.
Indy being the only other one that comes to mind, because Mid Ohio doesn't count.
Well, old wooden shacks don't count.
Yeah.
Still love it though.
I want to do one more push and then we'll wrap things up. All right, where is it here?
Oof, that's hard to see.
There's nothing to judge it off of.
Nope. I'm going to see some really good wrecks in turn 1.
Oh yeah.
How many wide do you think we'll go? 4,
7.
5.
7.
I was actually thinking 7. That was exactly what I had in my mind. 7 wide starts to be crazy.
Yeah.
There's room for 4, but only 2 can come out the other side.
iRacing will make it 7. But no one will come out to the other side.
There were cars on top of each other.
Oh, for our challenge? Yeah, they ended up literally on top of each other. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That's not good, folks.
No.
Like, why did they change the pavement all the way inside of that corner and make it appear that it's a million miles wide?
Just to cause crash damage. There's no good reason for it. It shouldn't be like that. It should be the same width as the rest of the straightaway. It shouldn't just get magically wider at the corner. And only on the entry, not on the exit.
Yeah. If anything, I would rather play with it the other way around.
Oh, all right. 125 is too late. It's definitely like 140.
Oof.
on. No. All right, we need more aero, front end aero, but that's next week's project.
I got
I
no
need to
front
practice
wings.
a heck of
I
a
got
lot.
no front wings.
We need to take it away from the rear then. But anyways, this is next week's project. Yeah, so
Better look at it.
yeah, it's gonna be week 12 finale, our second season live streaming everything. So it'll be good. Make sure to tune in next week. And again, we are going to be starting our live stream at 7 o'clock Eastern time next week. We're going to do a whole extra hour for prep. And we're going to have the club full of all of our members. So it's going to be pretty busy. We'll have a new camera angle for the command center. We're going to invite some people in-house to come up, ask questions, be involved, do a little bit of cheerleading. I think it's going to be a really fun time. So if you're a member, check your email inbox. It's totally free to come out. There will be no driving for members next week, just because we're going to be focused on doing this race. But we'll have, you know, food and drinks, and it's going to be a really fun time, and we're looking forward to having everyone here. I guess you guys can pound on the glass on the outside. That'll be really fun. But, yeah. And thanks to you guys back there, Garrett and Angelo, tonight. You guys did an awesome job. I know, Garrett, you had a lot of work with calling out all the traffic, and you did a killer job with that. It was super helpful. Fortunately, we avoided any multi-class headaches tonight for the most part. And Angelo, setup was awesome. I love it. That was a really good setup for VIR. So
thanks. Yeah, I was getting worried going into the race. We were working on it. We had a few more things we wanted to try, but just like we're out of time, and we're like, do we change it? No, leave it. We're comfortable with what we had. I would have liked to squeak out a little bit more speed in some places.
I still think there's a little bit more we could have done, and honestly, I could have used a little bit more practice at turn 3, but I don't think we were leaving gobs of time on the table. We still turned, our fast lap was within a second of an alien, which is as close as I think we've ever really been, so that part's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's the closest we've ever been to an alien.
That's the closest, yeah, that's the slowest percentage difference. That's 1% from an alien. I'll take that.
I'll take that. Nice.
That's the best we've ever been, so that part's awesome. But, yeah, as always, we want to thank all of our partners for making this always happen. We would not be doing this if it wasn't for the support of all of our members and partners making this a reality. So, yeah, I'll start with you, Angelo. Anze Suspension, thank you for everything that you do with, you know, developing our race setups, helping us out with some hardware here in the Sims, and obviously you're one of our members here, and we love having you involved with everything we do. Personally, I love having another race engineer around all the time, because we get to geek out and talk race car things, and we get to speak our goofy, dorky engineering language to each other.
Well, we'll see what the boys have to say next week, right? All the friends when they come in.
Yeah.
See
You
what
get
their
to hear
opinion is of this
dork out in real time. So,
I don't even know what they said.
Yeah. So, Anze Suspension, obviously that's Angelo here. His office is about 15 minutes from here. Specializes in, you know, race car, supercar, vintage car, damper rebuilding, and really anything race engineering related for, you know, race cars and whatnot. So he's the best in the business anywhere on the planet. I would be sending him my stuff if I was in Timbuktu. So if you got dampers you need rebuilt, anything like that, you got to reach out to Angelo for it. Link is in our description. Thanks to Decipher Technologies, hooking us up with the best cybersecurity and IT networking solutions. They've done a lot of we've done a lot of work together to dial in our place here, and we've got some cool plans for the future of the Chicane Club that they're going to be directly involved in. But love representing them, love the logo all over the car, and working with them long into the future. South Bay Capital, love working with those guys. That's Wayne Heisinger in charge of that, so that's Garrett's older brother. I believe he will be here next week to partake with us in real time, so looking forward to that one. Obviously, they support us on the business development side of things. I say this every week, and I'm going to keep saying it because we don't have can't publicly share much, but good things are on the horizon. More, bigger, better things are on the horizon that we're working really hard to every day to make a reality. VBox Motorsports. Love VBox. I've been using them as the best video and data capture tools as an engineer on racing teams long before I was a dealer of their products. I really essentially insisted that any team I worked on as an engineer had a V-Box system in the car because there's no other products out there that comes close in terms of being the best video and data analysis package for driver performance focused stuff. So whether it's in the sim or it's in a real race car, you got to get a V-Box. If you have questions about how to get one, get in touch with us. Shoot us an email at info@thechicane.club. I use their blue OLED lap timer here in the sim, connected to their SimPack software, so we're capturing all the center screen video and driver telemetry in real time so that we can analyze it, sync together with the video, one button click. It's what we use for all of our video and data analysis here in the club when we're doing some pro driver training. Saw belts. I love saw belts. I love using all their stuff. Loved it for a long time. Loved them before it was cool. Had my first ever sim setup at home. I just back home in Pennsylvania. I was home recently. I was going through some of my old stuff, and I kind of came across some of my own stuff. When I was 12 years old, my first ever sim setup, we had a boom chair, which is one of those, like, I don't know if they're even still a thing anymore. And it's Garrett, didn't you? You know what a boom chair is, right? I think
Yeah, it was like a little chair that you sit in when you're playing Xbox or whatever, and it's got the full sound system integrated into it and everything.
And a rumble thing.
And rumble effects and like massage and like all kinds of nice little things. And if you watch for like a higher spec model, it's the coolest thing that they were all back then.
Yeah, so I had one. I got it for Christmas one year, and I modified it so that I could mount an old set of sawbelt seatbelts to it that I called in a favor with Jim at Pocono Sports Car. We had some old seatbelts that came out of a race car. He's like, here, you can use these. And I bolted them onto my first ever sim setup. So I was using sawbelt stuff before it was cool and before I knew that they were as cool as they are. So here I am, still driving simulators with sawbelt gear on. So I use their TG10 gloves. Really breathable, really nice for grip. I don't really have to squeeze on the wheel to make any to get the car to do what I want it to. Use their shoes down below. Love the tactile feel that we get through them. And then I'm sitting in a GT pad seat and then their 2-inch harness set. Which again, I say this every week, you don't need FIA approved hardware to use in your sim, but we do here because those ergonomics are really important to us. But they make Sawbelt's developing their line of sim products as well, so make sure to go check that out as well. Oh man, the rear of this car is very nervous. We're gonna have to calm it down for next week. Captain's chair coaching. Thank you to Jason for doing everything that he does and supporting us. I know he was out here a couple of times recently. Giving me the best business and executive coaching. If you're a working professional and you want to leg up on how to improve at everything that you do, you got to talk to Jason. I thought it was Switchcraft oil stuff when I first started, but believe me, it's not. Would not be here where I am right now. If it wasn't for the work that I've done with Jason. So, yeah, any of our partner links are down below. You'll also see the link for our Mercedes GT3 livery that Josiah from Replica Racing built for us for last season. You're welcome to use that yourself on Trading Paints. The Ferrari skin will be there soon. And then we'll make sure to upload our setup that we use tonight at VIR, both the race and quali version, to our racingsetups.com homepage. So you guys can try it out for yourself. If you like it, let us know. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I liked it. It was fast for us, and I would have been on a podium. If you don't like us, let us know. Let us know what you don't like about it. Either way, but I think that just about does it for our live stream tonight. So, as a final reminder, next week our live stream starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. We will still take the same 8:45 race slot, but we'll have an additional hour for setup development and a little bit of live Q&A here in the club from any of our members. So. If you're a member, RSVP now so you can come out. Otherwise, tune in a little bit earlier next week. Oh, see, they did the wider pit lane. You don't go all the way over to the pit garage. That's interesting. Kind of cool. See that, Angelo? This is like the WEC weekend, I think. Yes. Or when Enzo was here. That's what this looked like.
No,
No, F1.
Nice try.
Pit lane's just way too wide.
Yeah.
To do that. So,
really well.
Yeah, everything is bigger in Texas.
Yeah. Frog Imperium, no, he missed it. Sorry, dude. Watch the replay. It was going really well until it wasn't. We still did really well. Still finished P7. yeah, we'll see you guys next week, 7 o'clock Eastern time, here at COTA for the finale of the Season 3 2024 iRacing season. Until then, everyone have a really good week. See you next time.